Well, good afternoon. We have issued a weather alert day today. If you haven't been following along so far, we're expecting a chance for storms later on tonight. The showers that we're seeing out there late this morning and early this afternoon are not what we're concerned with, but they are a little bit of a precursor to what we're expecting later on today. Severe storms later on tonight will have the potential for just about all types of severe weather, but our best chance is going to be for strong to damaging winds. Of course, we're also closely tracking the potential for a couple of tornadoes and even hail with these storms. And really, as of this afternoon, or at least as of this taping, things are still pretty quiet. We're still under a lot of gray skies, which is not something you typically expect when you're expecting severe weather, but we've got a lot of influx of moisture and warmth out of the south, and that's really what is going to kind of lead to, or at least fuel, some of these storms later on today. You can see wind speeds as of this taping anywhere out of the south around 5 to 10 miles per hour, highest gusts anywhere between 10 to 15, but those will likely pick up as we get closer to the core of this system. Temperatures are going to be warm as well. Again, the warm front that's lifting is bringing some showers across the region. Some drier conditions are back off towards the south. I expect that to be kind of more of what we see, but that's another sign that we're getting more so on the south of this warm front, which means we're in the warm sector where there's better ingredients for severe thunderstorms later on today. We just got to see if we can get some storms to fire. We'll be watching that cold front. And if we can get storms to fire out ahead of the cold front, we'll be watching for potentially some severe weather with these. The better chance is going to be off towards the south and east. That's really where some of the better environment will be once the system rolls on through. The cold front will slide on through, and we'll see after that drier conditions. But it's those storms out ahead of the cold front that we'll be watching anytime between really 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock tonight. Really around the dinner hour and later is what we're expecting. Overnight tonight, again, temperatures are going to cool down, and we're setting up for a cold day on Saturday. But Friday, if you're traveling, we're watching, again, those chance for stronger storms. The best chance, again, is going to be off towards the south and the east, really highlighting the boot heel of Missouri, the southeast Missouri, over towards southern Illinois, western Kentucky, and northwest Tennessee, even Arkansas. So if you're heading anywhere in this direction, that's the biggest risk for really severe weather across the Midwest. If we zoom in here, though, that risk does extend back up into our viewing area. Rolla, Vienna, Jefferson City, up towards Columbia, and even in towards Moberly. We're all seeing at least a varying risk of severe weather. The best chance, though, going to be in this enhanced risk. That's a 3 out of 5 here on the storm prediction scale. We do step down into the 2 out of 5 here in Columbia, I should say. Moberly to the north and west, things taper off pretty quickly. Our wind threat, as I mentioned, is our biggest concern. There's a 30% chance here of a wind, of at least damaging winds, really within 25 miles of any point here in the red. That steps down to a 15 in the yellow and so on off towards the north. We're also tracking the chance for tornadoes as well. Again, as we mentioned, that's a possibility. And again, you can see how that plays out here. Better off towards the south and the east, your chance goes down dramatically as you head towards the west. Again, that's what we're tracking for this evening. Behind the system, behind the weather alert day, we're looking at a cooler start for early Saturday. We're talking temperatures down in the 30s overnight tonight into Saturday morning. Definitely going to be a temperature shock if you've been out the past couple of mornings. You're going to want to dress in winter layers as we're only getting up into the 40s for a high Saturday. Much more seasonable for this time of the year, but we're only there for a day. You can see temperatures quickly warming back up into the upper 60s, if not low 70s, by the time we get to the middle of next week.